That ass so fat. Can I hit it from the back? That ass so fat. Can I hit it from the back? Baby, 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 baby. Can I hit it from the back? Baby, 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 girl, baby.
What's good, Primadonnas? Back again today with another video, and in today's video we are getting real colorful. We are doing a Pride tutorial. Today is actually NYC Pride, and while everybody is out and at Pride, I'm actually home and I'm actually filming you guys and playing with a Pride collection. So in today's video I'm actually going to be playing with the new Morphe Pride collection, and in this collection we did get two palettes. So the first palette we have is the NQ Love Matters palette, which is kind of like the all matte rainbow palette. And then you guys, they did give us a second palette, 9N Love Shines palette, which this one is actually all shimmers. So this is what they look like side by side. So you do have a matte version and a shimmer version. I love that idea. So in today's look, I actually did use a mixture of both of the palettes, just so that way I can show you guys what the shimmers are giving and what the mattes are giving. And of course I did use a ton of other fun makeup. By the way, you guys, I wanted to show off my Pride nails, because how cute is my Pride nails, y'all? Like, really get into them. So this gorgeous eye makeup is actually inspired by an Instagram artist, and her name is Tosh, I don't want to butcher her name, Tosh Jane Collins, and this is her beautiful look right here. All of her information down in the description box. Definitely follow her, because girl, her looks are amazing. When I seen this look, especially like this little inner corner graphic eyeliner trend that's going on right now, I was like, yes, I definitely have to do that and show you guys how to get the little graphic inner corner. I'm honestly just obsessed. Like, that little inner corner thing is like my new favorite thing, like dead serious. Like, I'm obsessed. Before we jump into the tutorial, I did want to quickly say shout out to all of my prima donnas that is part of the LBGT plus community. Guys, I love y'all. As y'all already know, I myself am a proud bisexual, so you know, today's our day. Well, June is our month. Happy Pride Month. Y'all already know that I had to go out with a bang, and like I said, you guys, I've been super busy, which is kind of like why this tutorial is like all the way at the end of the month. I hope y'all did turn up for Pride, and whoever did go to NYC Pride, I hope y'all was out there shaking ass, because that's how I would have been, bitch. Anyways, definitely before you go, hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to see how I did this look, then you already know what to do. Keep on watching, and until next time, guys, bye. Alright, so y'all already know the drill. Jumping into voiceover, and ooh girl, I haven't did a voiceover in a little hot minute, so let's jump into this collection. By the way, my little Pride bralettes is actually from Target, y'all. So yes, Target actually did have a little Pride collection going on. So first things first, we popping on that P. Louise base, and I already did that off camera, and we're gonna use some Scotch tape for this to make our lives easier. But this is just me trying to show you guys my Pride nails, because girl, I feel like that emoji, you know that emoji with the nails? Yes, that's what it was giving right now. So anyways, I'm gonna go in with the 9N and the 9Q. If you guys could hear my dogs, they're like in full play mode, so they're like full blown going off right now. But anyways, I'm just showing you guys what the palettes are giving and swatching that beautiful shimmer. Each palette does come with a very beautiful shimmer in between, which you can use actually as a highlight. So for the first matte palette, it was a little bit more pinky purple shift, and then in the second palette, that one was a little bit more like silvery. But they're both very, very gorgeous. So side by side, I did want to show you guys what they looked like. Then the collection also did come with a really cute fanny pack, which was clear, and it did come with 5 brushes. But you guys, I was so impressed with one of the brushes. It was perfect for cutting your crease. Morphe definitely did that. Like, do you guys see how sharp is this fucking brush? So good. And they also did include like little eye gems, which I actually used as like a little nose ring later. So the first color I went in, of course, was that very beautiful deep purple shade, which is the shade Spirit. Now let me just be 100% honest, you guys. Purple is my least favorite color to work with. I don't know, I just have a love-hate relationship with purple. I just feel like it's very hard for me to find a purple that I like, and to be honest, I wasn't really too pleased with this purple. I actually did this look twice, and this was my 3rd attempt on this eye, because I literally was just over the purple. It kept getting patchy on me, and this is just me being 100% real with y'all, because y'all know we keep it real on this channel, girl. It is what it is. And don't get me wrong, like it worked, but as I zoomed in, you guys can definitely see the patchiness. So it was one of those shades that you're just gonna have to leave it. Okay, leave it or actually like switch out for a different purple, but obviously I did want to focus on sticking to using this one palette. But as you guys can just see, like I am just struggling to blend out that purple. But anyways, I went in with the shade Life, which was the red, and I went in and packed that on first with a pencil brush. You want to really get that deep into your sockets, and then you just want to go ahead and diffuse the red with a fluffy brush. So we did use the red twice, one on more of a packing brush and one on a fluffy brush to give us a nice blend. And as you guys can see, purple and red are extremely hard to blend into each other because these colors are nowhere near similar. So it was kind of a challenge. So you guys are actually going to see me jump into one more palette at the end because it was really bothering me, that outer corner. So I do go in and fix it later. But yeah, as you guys can see, I wasn't too happy with that damn purple. But anyways, now moving on to the shade Healing, which is the orange. Just popping that right into the inner corner next to the red. And then I just decided to throw in the shade Sun, which was that very beautiful bright yellow. And just diffusing that orange even more. And I love the way that the yellow and orange blended into one another. It was really, really gorgeous and giving me sunset vibes for sure. So now I'm going to go in with my Be Perfect. This is the Stacey Marie Carnival XL palette. And I'm going to go into that hot fuchsia, hot pink shade. And I'm going to actually use this pink shade to blend out that red with that purple because like I said, it was blowing mine, y'all. Like my eye just couldn't leave it alone, and I just couldn't leave it like that. So I have to put one more shade so that way everything looks nice and blended. And as you can see, it does look a lot better once you add more in that pink shade because now it gave something for the purple and the red to kind of like marinate into each other. Because I'm telling you, y'all, like red and purple does not blend into each other, so you kind of just need that in between shade, if you get me. So now I'm gonna go in with the P. Louise base, but this one is in the shade Blank Canvas. And if you watch my channel, you already know I love me some blank canvas to cut my crease. But anyways, I did want to show you guys this Morphe brush that came with the Pride collection. I did want to show you guys the brush in action and the way that it's cutting my crease, because I like to cut my crease in kind of like a little stamping motion, and I'm gonna do the rest off camera. But as you guys can see, that brush did its thing, girl. That crease is fucking cut. So now I'm gonna go in with the shimmer palette, and I'm gonna set my lid with that beautiful gold, which is the shade Light Rays. And as you guys can see, the shimmers were bomb. I love the shimmers. But then now to give that outer corner blend into that gold, we want to go ahead and diffuse that outer edge. So go ahead and just pack on a little bit more purple, give it a little swipey swipe, and get those two colors to blend really nicely into each other. And yeah, you guys, that was pretty much it. But y'all already know, don't do too much with the purple because you get a little patchy on you. But anyways, now moving on to that beautiful eyeliner. Oh my god, I loved it. I actually used face paint, y'all. So I got this palette. This one is actually from Amazon. So she actually has her own storefront on Amazon, but this is an IG brand. The brand is called Gavisi Beauty, and this is their Color Galaxy Face and Body Art 8 color paint palette. And when I tell you, I read reviews on this, and these paints are pigmented. Like, did y'all see that swatch of the blue? Bitch, it was blue. Okay, so this I already knew was not gonna come to play. And so they're water activated, so I did buy a little water bottle off Amazon, a little mini water bottle. And I did also get me some liner brushes, which is what I'm using. So this is actually a nail art brush, but I love it for my eyeliner. And I've been really into graphic liner, y'all. So you want to go ahead and leave the tape because it's just going to make your life even easier. And it's just going to create the little wing for you. But of course, my tape was a little busted, so I had to fix it up a bit with some concealer. And I've actually been loving that look of the cleaned up eyeshadow look with the concealer and that sharp edge. I really, really like that right now. Like, look at how gorgeous that looks. Ugh. So satisfying. And like I said, this is face paint for the blue liner, and it is water activated, so if your eyes are a bit runny, they will run, so just keep that in mind. So as far as the lashes, these are from the Daisy Cat lashes in the style Pinkleberry, and I got a huge set and I'm obsessed with these, y'all. I love them. I'll leave them in the description down below. But let's move on to the face. So for my primer, I'm actually going to be using a little combo of my NYX Plump Back Up and my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And moving on to foundation, I've been loving my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. You guys, this foundation is life, you guys. Like, y'all put me onto the Charlotte Tilbury wave, and now I'm hooked. Like Charlotte Tilbury, just take all my fucking coins at this point, because everything that she comes out with is fire, y'all, like fire. But anyways, I'm using my Morphe brush, which I love that foundation brush, to put on my foundation, and then packing that in with my face sponge. We're doing a little contour with a little Juvia's Place, a little concealer with my e.l.f. hydrating conceal. And yeah, y'all, just giving you a little quick little face routine. Nothing much has changed here. I really wanted to keep the focus, like I said, the Morphe Pride collection. So that's kind of like, wow, you know, we're skimming through the face, you know, because y'all see me do my face routine a bunch of times. And actually, I did want to give you guys an updated summer makeup routine. So like I said, we're just going to pass through the face, setting that with the Morphe translucent setting powder, which is like my favorite at the moment. You guys, do y'all see those under eyes though, and how flawless and airbrush this looks. Tapping the rest of my foundation with the e.l.f. CC Camo Face Powder, which is another one of my holy grails at the moment. Hitting those cheeks with a little bit of Maybelline City Bronzer, honey. Oh, I love bronzer. Do you guys see the before and after of powder bronzer versus just cream bronzer? I need it. Like, I need it. Another one of my holy grails, you guys, is cream blush. I love, love, love cream blush, especially for the summertime. This one is the Made by Mitchell cream blush. Not Lewis passing in my background. How rude, y'all. How rude. But anyways, in the shade Mango Daiquiri. And then if you want an orange blush for summer, y'all, and you have not tried the Maven Beauty blushes, first of all, this one in the shade Crave is my shit, okay? Like, when they said orange, honey, they gave you orange, bitch. Because Crave did not come to play. And I love that blown out temple blush look. Okay, if you're not into this much blush, then you definitely don't need to do it. But like I said, this is an Instagram editorial look. So I've been loving kind of like blush blown out onto the temples. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. Look at how just gorgeous that looks. Especially if you put your hair in a high ponytail and you could really see your temples all snatched. Girl, this KARABEAUTY Diamond Highlighter in the shade Diamond Glow. It's like a gold shift green. Oh, it is so beautiful. This is one of my favorite highlighters, especially when I'm doing editorial looks, because it's just so bomb and blinding. Like, I love it. So now for my lower lash line, I was like, I'm kind of feeling the blue in the palette, so I went back into my Carnival XL and I just took the shade Making Waves, which is more of a mid blue. It's not as dark as the blue in the palette, and I felt like I liked that a lot more. Liked it is not a word. I liked that a lot better. And then I did go ahead and tap in some green from the palette, but do y'all see that this green was just fading out on me? So let me show y'all a little trick. So if your under eye is not as popping as you want it to be, definitely grab you a cream base. So in this case, I'm using my P. Louise base in the shade Mellow Yellow. And then now I'm going to tap that in my inner corner and then go back into that green. And as you guys can see, now that green has the base to grip to. So it's going to like stand out a lot more than it just on its own. So sometimes when your shadows are not performing the way you want them to, girl, definitely grab one of your bases, because that's what they're there to do, okay? To make your shadow perform. So now for my waterline, I'm using this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Crossed. I don't know, it came with a sunflower collection and I love it. It's like a really pretty neon yellow liner. But now I'm going to show you guys how I did that little inner corner graphic liner. So I'm going back in with the face paint, and as you guys can see on a tiny little brush, you just want to create kind of like an inner corner circle and then stop the line kind of like halfway where your iris of your eye stops. And then you want to connect it to your top eyeliner just to make sure that everything is nice and cohesive. And I'm still so impressed with this Gavassi face paint palette, because girl, do y'all see how pigmented? Face paints is a hit or miss. Some of them are pigmented, some of them are super cheap, y'all. And I will tell you that this palette was super affordable, and look at how pigmented was that damn blue. And that went over eyeshadow, y'all, so stop playing with her. So now I'm gonna throw on my go-to nude lip combo, which y'all seen me do a million times. And y'all was cracking up laughing because Lewis came in the room and he started impersonating characters from P-Valley. Now the bad bitches that watch P-Valley definitely get it, so if you know, you know. But P-Valley is my shit. But let me let y'all hear this man, because I was dying.
Let me tell you something, Chuckles.
I knew it was the Chuckles.
The Lord has sent me.
Lewis, get out.
He has sent me here to guide you all to the promised land. And let me tell you. Chuckalisa,
Crookaletta. Ooh, y'all, live from Mississippi. Ooh, crookaletta, crookaletta, crookaletta.
Ew, you I don't want to see that stanky hole anywhere near a chunk of lace.
No, that was pretty good too.
I don't want to see.
Alright, I'm done with the impersonations. Let's jump back into this tutorial. So I'm actually using my Anastasia brow pen to actually give me little beauty marks. And I'm going to be using the Patrick Ta She's Thirsty Setting Mist. And I like to set my face one more time with my beauty sponge just to give me a flawless finish. You guys will see more in depth in my summer makeup routine, more of my tips and tricks on how to get a flawless complexion. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this one. This is the completed look, but let me go ahead and change my clothes and fix my hair. But yeah, y'all, I am obsessed. So this was my review on the Morphe Pride collection. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. By the way, I do have a Morphe discount code, so I will leave it down in the description. But yeah, I'll catch you all in my next one. Bye.